We are in a time period where pretty girls are now realizing they need to do more than just be pretty. Or actually, it's the opposite. They feel like because they're pretty, they just can't not win. You understand? And there's a couple of girls I'm going to talk about today that's going through this period of like, oh, it's definitely not me. It's everybody else. But we're going to start with Sweetie specifically. She did an interview where she said she feels like she's not getting further in her career, essentially being blackballed because she's being punished for being pretty. The lack of self-awareness Sweetie has is kind of fucking insane. Because let the record show, you being pretty is the reason why you got in the door, that you have a name, why people can identify who you are. Now, are there people out here that like to humble the pretty girls? Abso-fucking-lutely. But Sweetie, you want me to believe that the industry just all of a sudden don't want to work with you, they don't like you, they don't see nothing for you, they all hate you because you're pretty. Knock it the fuck off. If anything, people don't want to fuck with you because what's the return on investment with you? You've dropped EPs, those flopped. Singles flopped. So what else is the industry supposed to pour into you as an artist? And also, let's be very clear. I want you to look at the lineup of women who are rapping today. Doechii, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. Shit, I even throw in Cardi. Do you feel like you line up with any of them women whatsoever? And if you say yes, you're not being honest. Nobody talks about you in regards to having the best pen game. People talk about you in regards to Quavo and food and beauty. And if you were smart, and I'm not even trying to be disrespectful when I say this, you would let go of music and maybe transfer yourself over into a different department. Like, leave the music department and head over to the food and beauty department. That should be your bread and butter. You're not being blackballed. The industry just understands you're not what the people want. You can make 100 million female bops all you want. It gets old, it gets tiring, and you offer nothing else. On top of that, you don't even have stage presence. And you know this because you took yourself to boot camp to work on it. And realistically, when was the last time you had a single that was fucking hot? When was the last time someone sat here and said, I want to hear Sweetie in the club? We've gotten to the point with your music where they can play that that rich nigga 8 figures. That's my, they hear that in the club and the girls don't even really jump for it anymore. It's okay to take your L in one industry and move to another. I mean, look at Rihanna. I mean, she's never taken an L when it came to music. But once she saw her value in beauty and fashion, she moved her ass over there. That's her bread and butter. And I actually think she's made more money off of that industry than she did her own music career. She built up so much equity in that business, she don't have to ever sing again. So I don't understand what's stopping you from doing the same. It's okay to let go of an old dream and find a new dream. It's okay. You do not have to be an artist. The female scene is already messy and worn thin. Please find something else to do. And stop blaming it on this idea of, oh, well, it can't be because I'm just bad at music and rapping. No. It's because I'm pretty that everybody hates me now. Be fucking for... Don't piss me off. And she ain't the only one that was annoying me. Ice Spice Baby, come to the front. Come to the front. I want you right here. She was on an interview and she was saying something along the lines of, yeah, everybody think my pen game is whack and da-da-da-da-da. That's why everybody's counting me out because I have people thinking that I can't rap and that my pen game is ass. Ice Spice, your pen game is ass. I don't know who needs to tell you this straight up. Don't know what you need to do. Ass. If it wasn't reflective in the flop of Y2K, I don't know what to tell you. You're living in this world of delusion. You are a girl that relies solely on how she looks. Okay, let's be honest and call it for what it is. You, ma'am, care more about how your booty look than actually putting out good work. Let's be clear. You said, or whoever it was, your producer, boyfriend, whoever that nigga is, you said you started rapping in 2021. And then a year or two later, you came out with your first major hit, Munch. To which I just want to be very clear, and I think if we're all being honest with each other, that wasn't like a lyrical genius bar type of music. It was just very catchy. You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Like, come on, that was catchy. And in this industry, catchy music is the thing that's gonna get you over. Then you released Deli, that was a bop. The beat was good. Then you did The Boy's a Liar with Pink Pantheress. That was cute, trendy, vibe, TikTok song. And then from there, it just kind of started going downhill, because now as we're actually listening to the shit you're saying, it's like, wow, these are just kind of like repeated bars. There's no elevation in her bars whatsoever. And why the fuck does she keep talking about Dookie? Mind you, you're saying we think that your pen game is trash. Are you not the one that's writing your music? Like, even listening to the album Y2K, it's a bunch of rewritten bars. Things that we've already heard you say. There was no elevation. There was no creativity. There was no puns. No, nothing. It was about you looking good, your coochie juicy, and you his dookie. Like, what? So it's not what we think, realistically. It's what you have the capacity to do. You are no lyrical genius, ma'am. You are no Nicki Minaj. You are no Megan Thee Stallion. You're not even a Lotto. So don't say we're counting you out. You counted yourself out by not practicing your pen game as you should. You was diving into the attention that you got, the fashion and the beauty and the this and that. You forgot that you're supposed to be sitting here and practicing writing your music and your bars and testing stuff out. And it's very evident you're not a good rapper, because once you did On the Radar, you was cooked. Because everybody was like, what the fuck is this girl saying? More proof that you're not practicing your bars and you're not practicing what you're supposed to be practicing. You're not practicing your craft. So don't sit here and say it's us. Like, we think you suck. And we think it. No. It's not us. It's you. You making us think your pen game is ass because you haven't flexed your pen game. You did get better in the fashion department, though. And then last but not least, let's throw India Love. She's not even in the music industry, but she's also another girl I've been seeing on my timeline act fucking foolish off of being pretty. And if you've known about India Love for as long as I have, because I remember being on Tumblr and I couldn't even get away from this girl. I didn't even follow her. Information I didn't even need to know about this girl, I just had to learn because it was everywhere. India Love is a girl who can't fathom that any man wants another girl other than her because she's beautiful. Like, her entire career is based off how she looks. She has gotten very far in her career because of how she looked. She's had connections and been able to walk into certain rooms because she is beautiful. So this idea that a man might want someone else other than her, she can't fathom. And that was evident when we watched Streamer University and she threw a whole titty fit because Duke Dennis was over there in the corner chatting it up with another girl. To the point that this man had to tell her, like, yo, I ain't with all that shit. Like, that shit not cool. That's not cute. I'm gonna talk to whoever the fuck I want to. Like, we not together. Chill the fuck out. Looking thirsty as ever, might I add. And then doing Doodoo Garbage's freaking love reality TV show. Don't know why she was there. To which DDG's explanation didn't help. He said that she was supposed to be there playing as New York from Flavor of Love. Did he watch the show? Because New York was the girl that kept chasing and fawning over Flavor Flav, who only wanted to be with New York because she was giving up the cookie quickly. At the end, she didn't get picked twice. So India, you're just a fuck for DDG. That's essentially what he said on national television. Anyway, India's coming in and she's looking at all these girls that are supposed to be competing for DDG's heart, to which, yes, we know it's entertainment purposes. But she was being serious, talking to them girls, talking about, oh, you got white tongue. It's not cute. What's up, losers? Like, that comes from a place of, well, I think I'm better than you. There's no way that this man's want you. You're a loser. That's my man. But whatever. Good to meet you. And this is someone who says she's a girl's girl. And now, after getting a bunch of backlash, she and Doodoo Garbage is on the internet saying, oh, y'all are being haters. No, we're not being haters. You displayed poor fucking energy and poor fucking behavior. And when you do that shit, people have the right to sit here and say, I don't fuck with that. This is where self-reflection needs to come in. Like, do you think the things that you have said and you have done are indicative of you being a girl's girl? Matter of fact, do you think it's cute that you're sitting up here on interviews saying, oh, you have to compete with 18-year-olds? And you're like a 30-year-old woman? You could be the most beautiful girl in the world, but once you open your mouth, that beauty goes away quickly. In India, you have exposed yourself. Not the first time. Let's not forget your flop of a fucking YouTube series. You exposed yourself and everybody was in the comments trashing you for being such a bitch. So let's stop pointing at everybody else for saying they're being haters when you're just a mean girl. All these girls that have benefited from pretty privilege are now upset that they have to work hard and to maintain their spot. Damn.